What's up, everybody? This is Mico, the entrepreneur, and I am here to do this video about how to file your small claims or civil case in Florida. So, if you watched my first video, verbally, I went through the steps of how to file. This one, I'm going to share the screen of the website so you can have a visual, and we'll go over the fees and different things. Disclaimer: I am not a lawyer. I am not an attorney. I cannot counsel you. I cannot give you any advice. I'm just taking you through the steps of if you had a situation with One Fat Frog or another food truck builder in Florida. Let me repeat. I am not an attorney. I am not a lawyer. I am not a counselor. I cannot give you any lawyer advice. If you leave a comment or a question in the comment section below, I will try to answer it to the best of my ability, but I cannot give you any advice. Just want to get that out of the way. So I want to help you file your small case claim or your civil case for Florida. I know other states is totally different. You will have to go to their website, research their state. But if you had a situation with One Fat Frog located here in Florida or any other food truck builder in Florida, then this video is for you. If you feel that you can't find a lawyer, I feel you. It's very overwhelming to file a lawsuit here in Florida because there are no consumer protections for Florida. There's no consumer protections for consumers in Florida. I just want to bring that up. So let's get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. All right. I'm so small. Anyway, so I just want to let you know this is the screen. So it's myorangeclerk.com. Myorangeclerk.com. So when you get to this, you see this right here, you're going to go see these tabs right here: traffic, family, civil. Under civil, you have civil courts, small claims FAQ, foreclosure education, small claims, evictions, court registry, payment by wire transfer, subpoena, contact civil division. Now, what you're looking for, so we'll go over this, but we're going to go over small claims first. Civil court is when you, well, actually, it might be a small claim. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. But small claims, you're going to click on that. That's anything 8,000 and under for Florida. 8,000 and under. So you have this section right here, small claims. A small claims case is filed in county civil court to settle legal disputes where the dollar amount involved is 8,000 or less, excluding costs, interest, and attorney fees. You want to click on filing a small claims case. So click on that. Now, there are three ways where you can file. You can file by mail at the courthouse, and they have different locations, or through the Florida Courts e-filing portal, which is online. Now, from what I heard, it's a third party website. Now, they give you the dates. They have like where, so you get your hearing date, you pay the filing fees. The only issue with that, if you file online, then if you have questions, who's going to help you? I mean, they have self-help, but they don't have people on there where you can chat. And if they do, you probably have to wait a long time. So by mail, unless you went through this process before and you know what you're doing to fill out the forms, then do it by mail. But if you're someone like me who, I'm just being honest, I had a lot of questions. I never filed a lawsuit. I never been in this situation. So I had a lot of questions and self-help, I must say, self-help, if you go to self-help and, you see Ed, ask for Ed. Ed will help you. Hopefully he's watching this video. So Ed, he was the one who helped me both times. Not initial when I came back um, to do certain things. He actually helped me. So thank you. I wish I would have had him in the beginning because then I wouldn't have had a lot of anxiety. Okay, so let's get back to this. So download and complete a plain statement or claim and a notice to appear for pre-trial conference or purchase the small claims packet. Now in person, I had to purchase the small claims packet, which was $2 or which is $2. You want to have cash because if you put it on a debit or credit card, it's going to be an additional fee. And you want to have single dollars. If you come with they might give you change, but I'm not sure. I had two single dollars in my wallet, which I think that's all I had on me. I don't carry cash, but if you buy the forms, you want to have two single dollars, 8 quarters, $2 worth of change, or whatever it is, you want to have $2. Now, if you come in person, here's the address to the right. So the address is 425 North Orange Avenue, Suite 350, Orlando, Florida 32801. The phone number is 407 836 2000. And the hours of operation is 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, let me click. Okay, it doesn't have where you can click. So I'm not sure if that's Monday through Friday or if that includes Saturdays. I'm not sure. But if you can only come on a Saturday, probably give them a call to see, or if they might tell you through the voicemail. I don't know. I'm not sure. I went during the week. All right. So now I don't want to click on this because I don't want to waste too much time. When you get to the website, you can be able to do that. Um, and then they have like the locations. So let me click on that. So you have a Apopka branch, a Coe, and Winter Park. I've been to the Winter Park branch, and then they told me to go to the downtown location. And it's okay. I mean, this is the Orlando location. I already went over that information with the address and the hours and the phone number. The Popka branch, you have 1111 North Rock Springs Road, Apopka, Florida 32712, 407 836 2007. This one is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. for court check-in only. Thursday, you can arrive at 7:30 a.m. So make sure you come to the website and you click on that and you read that. If you go to the Ocoee branch, it's 475 Story Road, Ocoee, Florida 34751. And then the phone number is 407 836 2007. And then the hours of operation is Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. For court check-in only. On Wednesday, you can arrive at 7:30. And the last location, Winter Park, which I've been to this location, 450 North Lakemont, Winter Park, Florida, 32792, 407 836 2007. And then Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Friday, 7:30 a.m. court check-in only. Okay. So let me go back to home. I'm going to go back to small claims. And then we are, like I said, we already went through this. So we're going to go through, close that. We're going to requirements for filing a small claims case. All right. Small claims cases may be filed by an individual, yourself, a partnership, or a corporation. Now, I want to read all this, but when you go to this website, make sure that you look at that. Small claim cases may be filed by an individual, yourself, or your lawyer, a partnership. So if you're in a company like a partnership, or a corporation. Then we're going to close this. We're going to go to the filing fees. So they have different fees. Just want to let you know that. So county civil filing fees. Small claims. I will read this top part and I'll read the civil claims. Small claims. If you have a claim less than $100, it costs $55 to file. If you have a claim $100 to $500, it's $80 to file. If you have a claim $500.01 to $2,500, it's $175 to file. And if you have a claim $2,500.01 to $8,000, then it's $300 to file a claim. Small claims in Florida is $8,000 and under. If you have a claim over $8,000, it becomes a civil case. And right here, claims $8,001 to $15,000, it's $300 to file. Claims $15,001 to $50,000, it's $400 to file. So I'm not going to go over let me see. I'm not going to go through over these other ones because these did not pertain to me or my case. Now, some of the miscellaneous, let's see. Give me a second. Okay. So if you wanted copies of your forms and what you file is 15 cents per copy. If you want copies of the court record per page, it's $1. If you wanted certification, it's $2. Because I had to pay for copies. Okay. Now, circuit civil filing fees. Hold on for a second, because I don't know if that's part of. Okay. So we don't have to go over that because I just really want to stick with the small claims. So if you feel like you need to be in the additional fees, then make sure when you come to the website, look over that. So let's see. And then let me see. Give me 1 second. Let's go back to small claims. Okay. Now, I went over the filing fees. Now, the self-help small claims. So, the clerk office, they have like a self-help on the 3rd floor. I don't know if it's room 320. I'm not sure, but when you come on the 3rd floor at the courthouse, they have where it has self-help and the room number. Now, I wish I had Ed when I first started my process. When I first started my 2 lawsuits, I wish I had Ed. I met Ed after the fact. So when I had to go back to the Orange County Courthouse twice for 2 different reasons, I met Ed, and Ed is very helpful. So let's just say you're watching this video now and you need to file a small claims case. Because remember, civil, you have to have a lawyer. With a civil case, anything $8,001 and above, you need a lawyer. However, in Florida, no one will help you. There are no lawyers that will help you with your case because there are no consumer protections here in Florida for consumers. What you can also do is file a complaint with the Better Business Bureau, file a complaint, and they can assist you. So I'll have that information in the bottom of the description. Better Business Bureau, file a complaint with One Fat Frog or any other food truck builder that you have an issue with. Also, you want to reach out and file a complaint with the Attorney General, Ashley Moody. I hope I'm saying her name correctly because I don't have it in front of me. But you want to file a complaint with the Attorney General. This way, you will have two things on file before you file the lawsuit. Again, I am not a lawyer. I am not an attorney. I am not a counselor. I cannot give you any type of advice. But if you leave a comment or question regarding what I discussed in the video, I can try my best to assist you and help you. But I cannot give you any advice. But I can try to help you. If you have any questions regarding more than what you saw in this video and I didn't address it, then you have the website. You can go to the website. You can call the phone number 407 836 2000, and you can be able to speak to someone from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I said in my complaint with the Attorney General here in Florida that I would no longer vote moving forward. You heard it correctly. Whether it's presidential, state, federal, local, I will never vote again moving forward unless for the state of Florida, one, they have to increase the small claims from 8,000 to at least 20 to 30,000. I lived in Texas for 3 years, 3.5 years, and their small claims is up to $20,000. Here in Florida, it's only $8,000. That's very low. And this is how One Fat Frog been getting away, what I always call it, food murder, for all these years, swindling people out of money. So, that's one. They have to increase in order for me to you get my vote. Now, if everyone else feels the same way, I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do. But in my case, I'm not voting ever again for presidential, state, local, anything in Florida until they do these three things. That was the first thing. They need to increase the small claims from $8,000 to at least $20,000 to $30,000. The second thing they need to do is they need to have some type of legislation for consumer protections against credit card companies and the businesses like One Fat Frog. We have no consumer protections at all. The crap that I dealt with Discover Card, that's on both of my channels, Dope Beverage and Mico the Entrepreneur, with MasterCard, LA MasterCard, and Discover. Now they were on my side at first, and then they flipped the script when they talked to them. So I just wanted you to know that I will be paying off my credit cards and I will be closing my accounts. So they'll be in another video. 3, because I don't want to get off track. Um, we need to have more lawyers taking these cases. It's no way in the world that Florida, these lawyers, when you go to these big brands, and I'm not going to say the names, but you go to reach out to these big companies and they tell you, yeah, we don't take those cases. There's no money in it for us. We're not going to help you. Yeah, so good luck on that. So 9 times out of 10, if you have to file a civil or a small claims for uh, against one fat fraud to get your money back, you will be representing yourself. I know it seems scary and overwhelming, but I want to tell you because I went through it. I want to tell you, if you have a spiritual relationship with God, whether you call him Jehovah, God, whatever, you need to stay in prayer. You need to give it to him. You need to not worry about it because it's going to make it seem like things are not going to work out for you. But if you pray to God and you give it to him, he's going to take care of it, because that's one thing you don't do. You don't mess with God's kids. If you want God's children, you don't mess with his kids. He don't tolerate that. And he can do it much like, because the best thing I can do is curse you out and try to fight. He gonna do something better and bigger. So let him handle it. If you believe in God, let him handle it. And you are, I mean, don't get me wrong. I never worried. That's one thing I can say. I was walking around with a smile on my face for my situation, but you would have thought I would have been in the corner somewhere crying. No, and I'm not going to say it never crossed my mind at times where I'm driving or I'm thinking about something. And I'm like, wow, how did this company, One Fat Frog, get rid of, like, how did they get away? That's what I meant to say. How did they get away with this for so long? I can't believe that. So, Florida, shame on you. Because I reached out to Rick Scott, Marco Rubio, Governor DeSantis, Maxwell Frost, and didn't hear a thing. But I bet you when it's time for them to get back in office or they go for re-election, oh, they're gonna be calling you, hey, we need your vote. No, I ain't never voting again in Florida. And I hope everyone else, if you're going through this situation, you're going to follow suit too. We need to stand together. We have the power to put you in office, we have the power to take you out of office. Always remember that. I don't care who gave billions of dollars in campaign funds, I don't care. We as a people have the voice to put you in office and to take you out. So this is my way of, I would never vote for, I never voted for you anyway because I was in Texas. Now that I'm permanently living in Florida, moving forward, I'm never voting until these demands are met. And I hope everyone stands with me who's going through this situation, or if you have a family member or close friend going through this situation, we all need to stand together. Those are the three things. Like I said, I'm going to put them in the bottom of the description below because believe me, re-election is coming and you have to think about it. Hmm, should I vote? I'm not. And if you're going through this situation and you can't get your money back with One Fat Frog due to whatever reasons, right? Then I definitely wouldn't give my vote because, like I said, they didn't hear me. I tweeted them, I emailed them, I reached out to their office. Nothing, nothing, no reply. I'll think about it. Give me a moment. I'm going through something else. Nothing, nothing. Crickets, crickets. But you want my vote. Ha! Yeah, it won't happen. Anyway, so I just wanted to go over this video to actually show you the steps of filing a small claims in Florida. Like I said, you're gonna have to come with money in your pocket. I just want to let you know that. So you might be paying a little under $600. It could go over that depending on, if you need copies, if you need this, if you need that. And then you got to have the time to do it. So I hope that this will help you. This is the right step in the direction for Florida. I'm not familiar with the other states, um, like going through the process, but so I hope this helped you guys. If you know of anyone going through this situation, please share this interview, email, whatever, video, whatever you want to call this, visual, went over the website, whatever you want to call it. Please share this video with people that's going through this situation. I'm just glad I was able to file for my situation. And like I said, once everything is finalized, I'll do a video on my channel. But think about the people who filed, well, who didn't file and they paid in cash and they gave them 25, 50, $40,000. That money is gone. It's gone. And it's just sad. It's sad that this company, and for Florida to allow this business to dupe, to swindle, and to get people their money. I just can't believe it. But you got to do your part. So until then, I hope that you file. You need to get something in the system, and you got to hurry up too, especially if you receive any correspondence from them this year. You need to file like as soon as possible. Hope this video helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.